Hello, I'm Sherita Martin, the Instructional Technology Specialist for the Urban Feeder Pattern as well as Terrace Hills Middle School. During this segment, I'm going to share some tidbits of digital storytelling. Digital storytelling is basically a tool that can be incorporated in any curriculum, in any grade level, in any situation. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is digital storytelling. Basically, digital storytelling is the modern expression for telling stories. People have told stories and shared in many ways on cave walls, around campfires, at the dinner table. Digital storytelling proves to be an engaging alternative for some students. It affords them the opportunity to give life or to give voice to assignments. Teachers can create digital stories or movies to help students or to help explain different lessons. Let's take a look at a video where a teacher uses this digital storytelling to assist students with vocabulary.
Son, I'm glad you're able to visit us. The Earth is shaped like a sphere and composed mostly of rock. Over 70% of the Earth's surface is water, so your water-powered vehicles will have plenty of fuel. When you first saw our planet, you no doubt noticed there's a lot of space between the water and land forms. We call this the coast. Now, you may be wondering, how can we pinpoint things on Earth? To do this, we use a series of grid lines called longitude, which run from north to south. This map shows the international date line, which is the starting and ending point for lines of longitude. We also say that this is where one day ends and the next begins. Latitude, which runs from east to west, is also part of the grid lines we use to locate things. Together, latitude and longitude help us know exactly where things are on Earth. There is an imaginary line of latitude that we call the equator. It runs around the middle of the Earth, going east to west. Another way we can tell where things are on Earth is by using maps. This map is a historical map. That is, it tells how things were in our past. Also on our planet, we have mounds of Earth that are called volcanoes. Some are active, meaning they currently erupt, and others are called dormant, meaning they have not erupted for many years. Some of our mountains were formed by volcanoes. Others were formed by earthquakes that forced our Earth's crust to jut into the sky. Okay, so we've told you a lot of information about our planet Earth. How about telling us about yours?
Digital stories can be easily shared. Teachers can maybe put it on their blog or website to share with parents. Some of these digital stories that they create to assist with lessons maybe can be put on the blog to assist the students in the evening with their assignment, as well as help parents help their students. Other ways we could possibly use digital storytelling in the classroom: at the beginning of the year, maybe a teacher could create a digital story introducing himself, herself, to the parents, to the students. Let's take a quick look at this little video that I put together in introducing myself to the 11 campuses that I serve. Hi, I'm Sherita Martin, and I am your Instructional Technology Specialist. That's right, I'm your ITS. I will serve the Urban Feeder Pattern as well as Terrace Hills Middle School during the 2010-2011 school year. I look forward to working with all of you. have another sample of a video that you might consider using. In the first days of school, I know that we explain our rules, we get our students used to our classrooms, and we also ask them maybe to write about their summer vacation. Well, this might be something different, new that you might consider. Opposed to just having them write, maybe have them to pull out some of the pictures and things that they did this summer and to give voice to it, take ownership. Let's take a look at this short video for a third grader.
I caught my first fish. My grandpa is awesome. He built me a bonfire. I'm feeding the chickens. Look at the cool raccoon.
Again, those were just some samples of digital video that you could use right at the beginning of school to get students interested and maybe excited about coming to your class every day this school year. Also, let's take a look at a couple other videos that students have done, because I know sometimes teachers may think, you know, I have so much to cover, I'm not going to be able to incorporate that and cover all of the standards that I'm required to cover in my curriculum. But if you take a look at the video that I have on the screen right now, it's from a second grade class at one of our schools in our district, Bliss Elementary. And this second grader is learning about historical figures. And as you can see, at the bottom of the video are the standards that he's studying. And so we can go ahead and incorporate a video of this type and not give up any of the standards that we are teaching. So let's take a quick look at it.
Martin Luther King Jr. I was born on January 15, 1929. I was a great leader. I liked to play baseball, football, and basketball. My father was a pastor and my mother was a teacher. I had an older sister, Lily Christine, and a younger brother, Alfred Daniel. I like to ride my bike, and I like to sing, and I often sang at my father's church. One day, two of my friends told me that they couldn't play with me because they were white and I was black.
Another video I'd like to share with you, third grade. Again, these students are studying famous people, and this student chose Louis Armstrong, and he's acting out, he's putting himself in Louis Armstrong's position. So let's take a look at this video.
Hello, my name is Satchmo. In other words, Louis Armstrong. I was born July 4th, 1900, New Orleans, Louisiana. With my friends, I found a gun and shot it. A cop caught me, but oh well. I went to juvenile and I went to an orphanage. I wanted to play the cornet. Although I did try the trumpet, and boy, was it fun.
As you can see in this video, we cover the standards in social studies as well as fine arts. The student is being creative. He's actually portraying Louis Armstrong, which I am willing to say that he will probably remember a lot more about Louis Armstrong instead of just reading or just writing a report. Another video, third grade student, which covers ELA and the reading text as well as art, explaining what he's doing, giving the steps or letting the teacher know what he did in this project.
We thought about how to make the scarecrow. Then we looked around the house to look for the materials for the scarecrow. We looked in my bedroom and the garage, and we found old stuff to use. Mr. and Mrs. Sotero, our friends, gave us the sticks to mount the Scarecrow. In the next few pictures, he would see me working on the bow tie and decorating the face. Here, I made the nose. Now, I'm working on the mouth. Now, I'm looking in Mom's sewing kit to find some eyes. That's it, the perfect eye. Now, it's time to stitch the smile on my Scarecrow. Now, it's time to glue the nose and decorate the bow tie. Now, Dad and I crumbled up paper to fix the Scarecrow's tummy. Almost done. Just finishing the hat and stuffing a little bit more newspaper into the belly. All done. Just writing few of the things we did in my journal. Meet my autumn Scarecrow.
We have another video from a 6th grade middle school. As I said earlier, you can use digital storytelling any grade level. This one is dealing with students actually teaching students in a math class.
Hi, it's Bob and Paul again, and we're back in action.
So, the first thing we're going to do is round a decimal.
We're going to round the number 1.855.
Hi, this is Phineas and Ferb, and today we're going to show you how to solve a proportion.
Today we're going to teach you how to do probability, how to do lattice multiplication.
I'm going to teach you how to evaluate algebraic expressions.
I think kids like learning from other kids.
I think the students summed it up themselves where they say students like learning from each other. And this is an example where the teachers can let students create some tutorial videos to assist other students, because sometimes they speak a language and to get other students to understand maybe better than what we can do. Another video, high school level, students have to do an interview. And as you can see here, again, we are not omitting any of our standards. Here we're dealing with English Language Arts Standard. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the students did in this video.
Adiós mi chaparrita, no llores por tu Pancho, porque se va del rancho y pronto volverá. Mi nombre es Antonio Cruz Nava, nacido en el rancho Buenavista, México. Allí nací y allí me crié y hasta que me volé y me vine para acá, para Estados Unidos. Me fui para San Francisco y allá estuve como 6 meses. Pues allí sufre uno mucho tocante a la idioma, por no saber uno conversar, no sabe uno pedir en comida, o en veces iba uno a las tiendas americanas y pues hablaban puro inglés y el español no lo hablaban, y pues batallaba uno mucho para comprar algo así. Y luego entonces llegué a una cafetería y pues no había ni dónde ir a pedir comida. Y entré a esa cafetería y el único que me aprendí más era café y donas. Y llegaba yo allí y la señorita que atendía, pues ella me preguntaba qué quería, y pues yo lo que sabía nomás le decía, I want a coffee and donuts. Y eso estuve almorzando mucho tiempo, muchos días. Serían por unos 15 o 22 días, me iba al trabajo, ¿verdad? Y luego entonces un día llegué en la mañana temprano y entró un señor americano y luego pidió un ham and eggs. Entonces yo traía una libretita y a mi modo la apunté, ¿no? apunté Gémenex, y entonces eso ya otro día cuando fui, entonces en la mañana, entonces le pregunté a la señorita, le dije, Gémenex, dice, no more coffee donuts, no, Gémenex. Entonces luego entonces me llevó el Gémenex, el plato con jamón, papitas y un pan, y bueno, y entonces llevé mi café y pues di una almorzada ya muy a gusto. Y ya después, en la mañana cuando me levantaba, iba a irme al trabajo, iba ya a esa cafetería y entonces ya era lo único que pedía ya, nomás Gémenex.
Not only did this student do an excellent job on his assignment, but he also created maybe a closer relationship with his grandpa and has a digital story that he can share with his family, with his children. Here's a link where you can go and get more information on my website regarding digital storytelling and take a look at some other digital stories. What can your ITS, your instructional technology specialist, do to help you get your giddy up? Please feel free to contact your ITS if you are interested in trying digital storytelling. You may ask, what do you have to lose? You may say, well, nothing. I disagree respectfully. We have everything to lose. If we don't, or if we're not willing to maybe try something new to engage our students, we're going to be losing our most valuable asset, our students. So give it a shot. Try digital storytelling, something new, opposed to the same old that we've been doing. Thank you. Again, I'm Sherita Martin, Instructional Technology Specialist for the Urban Feeder Pattern.